Most people think they know theme parks. They think of the same handful of names, the same famous castles, the same cartoon characters, the same rides that appear in every travel magazine and every social media feed. But the world of theme park rides is far larger, far more extraordinary, and far more surprising than most people ever discover. Because for every famous ride that everyone talks about, there are rides out there, in parks you may never have heard of, in countries you might not have considered, that are doing things so extraordinary, so technically innovative, so genuinely thrilling, that they make even the most famous rides look conventional by comparison. Today, we are counting down the 10 most extraordinary theme park rides in the world, the ones nobody talks about, and the 2 that everybody should know. Let's start with number 10, and we are beginning with something that will immediately make clear that this list is going to be different from anything you have seen before. The Takabisha roller coaster at Fuji-Q Highland in Japan. Takabisha holds the world record for the steepest roller coaster drop on Earth, a drop of 121 degrees beyond vertical. That means the track does not just go straight down, it goes past vertical and curves back toward you, so that at the top of the drop, you are not just facing downward, you are actually angled past the vertical in a position that feels, for a fraction of a second, like the world has turned completely upside down. Fuji-Q Highland sits at the base of Mount Fuji, and the views of the mountain from the top of this ride before the drop, in that suspended moment of anticipation, before the track tilts you past vertical, are extraordinary. It is one of those details that makes a ride more than a ride. It is a moment of genuine beauty immediately followed by a moment of genuine terror. Number 9. The Radiator Springs Racers at Disney California Adventure. Most people know Disney rides for their storytelling, their detail, and their atmosphere. What fewer people know is that Disney California Adventure contains one of the most technically sophisticated ride systems ever built, a system where 2 vehicles race each other simultaneously around a track, with the outcome of the race varying randomly on every single ride. The vehicles move through landscapes of extraordinary detail, Red Rock Canyon scenery built with a level of material and geological accuracy that actual geologists have praised, before accelerating to speeds that make this genuinely feel like a race rather than a gentle theme park experience. The combination of storytelling, visual detail, and genuine excitement makes this one of the most complete ride experiences available anywhere in the world, and it is consistently underrated because it exists in the shadow of the more famous California theme park down the road. Number 8. The Sky Dream Ferris wheel at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan. The world's most famous Ferris wheels tend to be in the world's most famous cities, London, Las Vegas, Singapore, but the Sky Dream at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan offers something that none of those famous wheels can offer. The combination of a genuinely enormous Ferris wheel with a theme park setting, that means your rotation happens in the middle of one of the most extraordinary collections of roller coasters and attractions in the world. At over 360 feet, the views from the top encompass the park below, the surrounding Japanese countryside, and on clear days, the distant shimmer of the ocean, a panorama that is both beautiful and genuinely disorienting in the best possible way. Number 7. The Helix roller coaster at Liseberg in Sweden. Liseberg is one of the most celebrated theme parks in Europe, a park in Gothenburg, Sweden, that has been operating since 1923 and that has developed over a century into one of the most extraordinary collections of rides and attractions on the continent. And Helix is its crown jewel. Unlike the record-breaking roller coasters that chase height or speed as their primary virtue, Helix was designed specifically to maximize the quality and variety of the riding experience, featuring 10 launches, multiple inversions, and a layout that takes riders through, under, and over the park's existing structures in a way that feels genuinely creative rather than simply aggressive. It has been consistently rated by roller coaster enthusiasts as one of the best designed coasters in the world. Not the tallest, not the fastest, but quite possibly the most satisfying. Number 6. The Manta Ray at SeaWorld Orlando in Florida. Flying coasters, roller coasters, where riders lie face down in a horizontal position, simulating the sensation of flight, have been around for several decades. But Manta at SeaWorld Orlando takes the concept to a level that few other flying coasters have achieved. Before the ride even begins its main coaster elements, it passes through an extraordinary aquarium, a genuine working aquarium built directly into the ride experience, with riders suspended face down above tanks containing thousands of marine animals, as the vehicle glides slowly through the dark water environment. The transition from this quiet, beautiful aquarium experience directly into the speed and intensity of the coaster elements above is one of the most genuinely surprising and most satisfying ride transitions available in any theme park in the world. Number 5. The Efteling Symbolica at the Efteling theme park in the Netherlands. Efteling is one of the oldest and most extraordinary theme parks in the world, a park in the Dutch province of North Brabant, that opened in 1952 and that has been developing its extraordinary fantasy world for over 70 years. Symbolica is its most recent major attraction, a dark ride that takes guests through the fantasy palace of a fictional king, in a dark ride experience of such extraordinary detail, such visual richness, and such genuine creativity that it represents a completely different philosophy of what a theme park ride can be. There are no drops, there are no inversions, there is no speed, there is only story, told through environments of such extraordinary craftsmanship, that even multiple rides leave visitors noticing new details they had missed before. It is proof that the most extraordinary ride experiences do not require speed or height, they require imagination. Number 4. The Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at Universal's Islands of Adventure in Florida. This is the ride that changed what people thought was possible in theme park design. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure is a multi-launch roller coaster that operates on a track system of extraordinary complexity, featuring forwards and backwards launches, a section where the vehicle drops vertically into the ground on a secret descent system, a section where the track simply stops, and an animatronic creature appears beside the stopped vehicle before it launches again, and environments of such extraordinary detail, built around the world of a famous British fantasy novel series, that riders consistently report noticing entirely new elements on their 5th, 6th, and 7th rides. The queue alone, which wins through a recreation of a magical forest environment with extraordinary level of detail, is considered by many visitors to be one of the best theme park experiences in the park, independent of the ride itself. Number 3. The Tron Launcher Coaster at Phantasialand in Germany. Phantasialand is one of Europe's most extraordinary and most underappreciated theme parks, a park near Cologne in Germany, that has developed a completely distinctive design philosophy based on creating immersive, themed environments of extraordinary detail around its major attractions. Tron is its headline attraction, a launched roller coaster that operates within a themed environment called Climb, a fictional ancient mountain village built with a level of architectural detail and craftsmanship that blurs the boundary between theme park and film set. Tron features 2 launches, a top speed of over 117 kilometers per hour, and a track that weaves through the Climb environment, at extraordinary proximity to its structures, passing through archways, under bridges, and alongside waterfalls in a way that makes the themed environment and the ride feel genuinely inseparable. Number 2. The Wildebeest Water Coaster at Holiday World in Indiana, United States. Water coasters, rides that combine the water slide experience with the coaster experience of going uphill as well as downhill, are among the least talked about and most genuinely enjoyable ride types in the world, and Wildebeest at Holiday World in Indiana is the longest water coaster in the world. The ride covers an extraordinary distance, winding through the park's water area for over 1,700 feet, combining gentle downhill water slide sections with uphill jet-propelled sections that send the ride vehicle surging upward against gravity in a way that consistently produces the particular kind of surprise delight that the best ride experiences deliver. Holiday World itself is consistently rated as one of the friendliest and most genuinely welcoming theme parks in the United States, a family-owned park that charges no extra for parking or soft drinks, and Wildebeest is its extraordinary centerpiece. And finally, number 1. The Fly Roller Coaster at Phantasialand in Germany. If Tron is Phantasialand's headline, Fly is its masterpiece. Fly is a suspended roller coaster, a coaster where the track runs above the vehicles rather than below them, allowing the ride vehicles to swing freely, built within a themed environment called Liseberg, a steampunk-inspired fictional city of such extraordinary detail and atmospheric quality that it has been widely described as one of the most impressive themed environments ever created in a theme park anywhere in the world. The hotel that forms the centerpiece of Liseberg, built as part of the themed area, and actually functional as a guest accommodation, is a work of extraordinary design creativity, and the experience of riding Fly through and around its structures, suspended beneath the track, swinging through the environment at speed, is unlike anything available on any other ride in the world. These 10 rides, from the steepest drop on Earth at the base of Mount Fuji, to the quiet wonder of a dark fantasy palace in the Netherlands, to the extraordinary steampunk world of Liseberg in Germany, represent the full range of what theme park design can achieve when it is operating at its highest level. Each one offers something that cannot be replicated anywhere else. Each one reminds you that a great theme park ride is not just an adrenaline delivery system. It is an experience, crafted, designed, and built with extraordinary care, that takes you somewhere genuinely new for a few extraordinary minutes. and then sends you back into the ordinary world slightly changed by having been there.